though it's not in my purview, but I will be sure that we naturalize what we will speak about. If the government cannot keep, I'm not deliberating prayers that so that to naturalize. France, for example, I can tell you as president of the organization, there will be bosses for all the teams. There will be four houses who will invest physical capital into that local. And I've said this before in the team. For Chris, we are as a president of the association, though it's not perfect, but I will be sure that we naturalize what we will speak about. Even if the government cannot keep, we will do that. I'm not deliberating prayers that so that we to naturalize. France, for example, came down. The thing we do here was waiting years without. If I do become president of the association, I will be my primary. I'll get a study tip and go out and look for players that can naturalize in this country. I go to the end of the day, I already have something that I can bring in. So if besides the people, there's nothing there. Besides going on like this is first we can solicit to see that. But people want to see people. If you make the initial sacrifices, they take them for things. The first thing is I will not be fine.
So consider really us.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Sports Talk on Truth 96.1 FM. Sports Talk comes away every Saturday on this star, which we are broadcasting live to you from Dupobro here in Pinsil. My name is Edwin Dolo. I'm usually here alongside NAOMI and TAPPIA, and together we're going to bring you all of the latest news in the world. Sports, beginning with the sad news. It has been reported that Mr. former Lone Star and head coach is dead, and we have not seen the full Jericho language. It's not yet confirmed. The Football Association are not confirmed. We have not gotten full detail of it, but it's been reported that Jericho Nangwe is dead. Watanga and Leska are in action today and tomorrow in the CAF Confederation Cup and the CAF Champions League. And lots of training continue at the Football Association for the coaches as the LFA prepares to open or resume its National League on September 3, 2022. So my name is Edwin Dolo. Like I said, pressure is pressure. Keep pressure from the Spanish football female national team is keep pulling on the president of the Spanish Football Association over the action of casing a player at the World Cup finals recently. So we'll also delve into that to see the champions of win for Chelsea after that 3-1 loss to West Ham. They bounced back yesterday with a brace from and Raheem Sterling declaring a goal. Jackson also on the score sheet for Chelsea last night again. Newly promoted Luton Town. So NAOMI, TAPPIA, welcome to Sports Talk.
Thank you. Good morning to you. Good morning to everyone. It's been a pleasure being here with you again in Sports Talk, discussing the latest in the world of sports locally and internationally. And as you said rightly, there are lots we're going to be discussing today. And actually, our condolences to Mr. Nangwe's, the late Nangwe's family.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard the news on Cool FM this morning. I was shocked. I said, wow. And we really hope that the LFA will confirm this information. Is still unconfirmed, but once it was aired on one of our local radio stations, I think there is a truth to that particular story. They say he died at the JF, medical hospital, the referral hospital, JFK.
Yes, so yes, like you said, our condolences to the bereaved family. We all know who Jericho Nangwe was. He served the national team and as head coach as well. So as the show goes on, we will try to give you detail about his passing as well, what led to his death. We don't have the full information yet, and it's not yet formally confirmed. So as the show moves on, we'll also try to get in contact with the communication manager there at Liska Football Club, Mr. T. Clark Wesley, to your fellows Clark Wesley. If you are in PNCO, you can just join us in studio, or we'll call you live to join us for our show. You are right here in PNCO, you can make your way here at the studio and join us, or we'll take you live to tell us about the plan for tomorrow match. Liska settled to a 1-1 draw away in Sierra Leone. They will be at home tomorrow at 4 p.m. at the SKD Stadium, needing a victory or a nil-nil draw to see that they can progress to the next round. But Naomi will just go to our sports desk to give us the latest just briefing from our sports desk during the week.
Okay, so we start with Liberia Football Association President Mustafa Raji. He has promised to develop football at all levels. Raji said football can only be developed if all aspects, beginning at the grassroots levels, can be considered and tackled. He was speaking at the start of a 5-day CAF goalkeeping coaching course held at the RFA headquarters in Swankamo, Concord Town on the 25th of August. He disclosed that the course is being funded from CAF annual subvention of the US $250,000 to its members, promising Liberia under 20 midfielder Samosis has reportedly agreed to join Watanga FC this season. The move is said to have been engineered by Liberia national team coach Ansu Keita. Keita accompanied Watanga CEO Andy Kwame to negotiate a deal with Discorex FC. Liberia Football Association most valuable player landed in Missouri, United States to further his studies and career at Columbia College. Contrary to popular beliefs, he's not one of the recruits of Ken Sports Management, but the very first of a humanitarian entity, Cooperative Aid Incorporated, headed by Mrs. Michelle White. It can be recalled that a few months ago, Siriki was actively involved in the outreach programs in Bensonville and Todi, respectively, of Monserrado County. The move to the United States was engineered by Mrs. White and Mr. Matthew Bucket, covering the full cost without the player paying a dime. Academic sessions will begin on 28th of August at the Columbia College, and Siriki Kroma is expected to be in attendance. Sansindua played full-time as Victoria Planks defeated FC Tuber 2-1 away in the last preliminary round of the Europa Conference League on Thursday. It will at home next week for Planks will end then a place in this 60 Conference League group stage. Oscar Dallas Slava Prague also collected a 2-0 win at home in the Europa League qualifier. Nimba referee Emmanuel Zlakawan Dia has been pronounced dead by organizers of the pre-season tournament Jungle Water Cup. Dia, commonly known as ZD, collapsed during the semi-final match of the tournament on Wednesday in Senegal Nima County, involving host Nima Kwaro and FC Gariro. Organizers have cancelled the grand final, which was expected to be played the weekend. Nigerian Premier League club Rivers United have confirmed that their forward Albert Cover has been invited for Liberia last Nations Cup qualifier against Morocco next month. Liberia are out of contention, and it appears like Coach Keita will rely heavily on local players for the final game. The former Watanga striker was most recently voted the best foreign player in the Nigerian Premier Football League for 2023. Liberia will face Morocco in Agadir on Saturday, the 9th of September 2023. The Lone Star will also honor an international friendly match against the Black Stars of Ghana on Tuesday, the 12th of September 2023 in Accra, Ghana. Miata Morris has joined Shakhtar Angels FC for Ambassadors Football Club. The Liberia women's senior national team forward signed a 3-year contract. Miata scored 12 goals and provided 21 assists in 21 games last season to help Ambassadors finish second in the women's upper division. Artificial turf for the upgrading and refurbishment of the Thomas Safe Stadium in Senekore has landed in Imakante. The turf was purchased by the Liberia Football Association. The Thomas C. Floor Stadium refurbishment is a joint venture of the Liberia Football Association and the CEO of Nima Kwaro Football Club, Thomas C. Floor Senior. NFA President Mustafa Raji disclosed that recently on Truth FM Sports program, the NFA will shoot off 50% of the project, while CEO himself, Flatoma, will underwrite the remaining 50%. And foreign development, the Spanish Football Federation says it will take legal action over Jenny Hermoso's comments about ex-president Luis Rubiales. Rubiales has refused to resign after kissing for Hermoso on the lips following Spain's Women's World Cup final win over England in Sydney. Hermoso said on Friday she did not consent, but the Federation has questioned her version of the events. In a statement by players Young Fit Pro, which is representing 33-year-old Hermoso, she is quoted as saying, "In no case did I see." Torres left the president while they embraced on the podium. The Spanish Football Federation, the RFEF, said the RFEF and Mr. President will demonstrate each of the lies that are spread either by someone on behalf of the player or, if applicable, by the player herself.
Yes, I think we are having
Just
I get a bit of a thing song.
yeah, welcome. What's going on? What's that? No, really, this it's still making that sound.
Yes, thank you so much, NAOMI TAPPIA, for the brief bulletin from our sports deck. So this Spanish story is actually interesting.
Yeah.
I read the story from the playing volley yesterday. Wow, we are I think the players are saying they will not play any other international match or any other game again as a team until the Spanish FA president resigned, and that the player did not consent. But if you look at the video, you look at the photo of that incident, you know that both of them were just happy. I don't think he actually meant it to. I thought they were just part of celebration. But for her to say that she did not consent, from the way it looked,
you watched
like
the video, right? Yeah.
because she was hot, yeah. So it's difficult to say that she was. I think to say that she did not consent to the. I think it was actually, we are not backing it. I think it was bad that no kind of celebration is not correct at all. But to say that she did not consent to it is difficult to believe. Again, it's because of pressure, and I want to believe what the Spanish and FA officials are saying, that someone is acting on her behalf. She's under pressure, maybe from police as well, and all of that.
She might be a married woman. I don't really know a lot about her. It actually teaches a very great lesson that people need to be very careful as to how you go about conducting yourself. You know, actually, you watched the video and I did, myself did. It was something intentional. Okay, let me go and kiss this other person because I don't know how to conduct myself as a man, I'm immoral. Any woman that I see, I love. Just, I mean, it was seen any intentional flirtatious behavior when you watch the entire stuff, the video. He was in that celebratory mood. He was overly excited when he did that. So people need to be, extremely careful. I'm not backing in any way. It is actually wrong. Maybe she's married or she's someone's, girlfriend. So what he did was actually bad. But she herself saying that for her to say she didn't like it, it was like she was coerced, or she never saw the man, she never expected the action, but she just saw herself being kissed. No, it's something that she did really. Okay, now this is what is happening. They said the Spanish Secretary of Sport says he wants this to be Spanish football's Me Too movement. after the government started legal proceedings seeking to suspend Football Federation President Luis Rubiales for kissing World Cup star Jenny Hermoso on the lips. Rubiales has refused. He has refused to resign despite overwhelming pressure. So the pressure is being mounted from almost every angle on this particular man to resign because of that particular incident. So FIFA opened disciplinary proceedings against the 46-year-old former player on Thursday. So the Me Too movement seeks to end violence against women and shot into mainstream consciousness in 2017. It started in 2017 in the US, mainly after film producer Harvey Weinstein was accused of numerous sexual offenses. So he was subsequently found guilty and jailed. We got Mr. Weinstein's case on BBC. The BBC really played with this story at that time. So Sports Council cannot suspend Rubiales unless the court rules that the case is in violation of the Professional Sports Code. This is the main issue now. And he himself, I think this is the point that he's holding on to and refusing to resign. So
so
actually he apologized for what happened.
Yeah, he apologized for it.
That's what we should be looking at. So Rubiales' case, according to the spin forward herself, she said she didn't like it. But when it happened, he apologized earlier in the week, and people be expecting him to resign because of this. But he has refused to do that. So
NAOMI, like I said, we now have on the line Mr. Theophilus Wesley, the communication manager at Lisca Football Club. Like we said, Lisca will be in action tomorrow against Bull Rangers of Sierra Leone. And Lisca, Tikla, good morning. Sorry, I said Lisca. Yes, tell us about Lisca preparation. A 1-1 draw away. What is the preparation like for tomorrow match? Please, add a little volume to your voice. We are not getting it too clear. Yes, and this is the 4th time that Lisca are trying in this competition, the CAF Champions League. They tried 3 times, they failed. This is the 4th appearance in recent times. And what are the coaches saying? What are the players saying? Are they upbeat about this?
Something that they want to change. When I spoke to the coach, he was and he's like, they want to tell you, the coach was like, this is like a stigma on the club. And I think it's time that we put this you're not across the person, I think it's somebody, so move with the second round. So it's a stigma that the current technical staff want to ask something and so this kind of first round the Champions League, the second round, this could have been goes down to this kind of the first round, the second round. So everybody technical staff,
yes, many times Liberian teams, we can remember BYC had a chance here to qualify. They led 2-0. They won the loss on the penalty. Recently, our national team, a win. It has been a perpetual thing. And do you think from what the technical staff have done already, collecting a win away, the players are under pressure. Do you see them under pressure to deliver?
Yeah, under pressure, I would say not really under pressure, but it's something that they want to achieve. They want to deliver. It's not about all the opponents. We know that just from Sarah, this game is just from right here. So for me, I would say it's a practice of both the teams.
Okay.
Coming from there, I think it's something they want to do now, they want to right because they already got the story. Not continue on the message some people so that they can remember. So as I said, the current work, they have a goal, to circle around. Myself, my side, possible, I think they show you on the pitch when they play in the first leg. They take our goal down. There's a couple of chances that were taken at the time. But again, I think pressure, let me see the outcome that they want. That's what they want.
Okay. What about the visitor? Are they in country? Okay. Talk about the ticketing, how it is, while the fares for the tickets to get at the field tomorrow. $400. Okay. Okay, security. Do we have everything tight in terms of match management tomorrow? Okay, finally, just talk to the fans. Talk to the fans on this card, particularly all Liberians, about the importance of the game to the country and to the club. thank you so much. The voice of Clark Wesley, T. Clark Wesley, to fellow Clark Wesley is the communication manager there at Lisca Football Club. So, like he said, the players are upbeat, they are ready, they want to make history. They feel that Lisca have struggled. The first outing against Broken Chelsea from Ghana, Lisca were defeated. They went against Union Douala of Senegal. Union Douala also booted them out. The next appearance in the Champions League preliminary round were also against Al Hilal Sudan. Al Hilal also booted Lisca out. Recently, they tried in the CAF Confederation Cup. They were also booted out in the first round. This time around, they are up against Bo Rangers of Sierra Leone, and Bo Rangers are undefeated. They won the Sierra Leone League last season with 84 points, undefeated in the league. So this guy went there, they settled to a 1-1 draw. What they need here is a win, automatically win, or a nil-nil draw, and they can go to the next round of the CAF.
You know, Bo Rangers record does not scare me anyway. For the fact that at home, I mean, they are home. Leicester was able to draw the game 1-1.
Yes.
I mean, it gives me peace of mind that there is no way that they will allow Bo Rangers to defeat them 1-0 or 2-0, or I mean, just to qualify over there anyway. There's still chance of qualifying over Bo Rangers. You only need 0-0 draw, or you need 1-0, victory to make your way through. So I can see our boys missing out on this golden opportunity to make advancement.
Yeah, it's difficult to say because NAOMI, if you look at Bo Rangers now, they are one of the biggest clubs now in West Africa.
And Leicester is one of them.
They got their own stadium. They got 6,000 seater stadium. The club is managed by a well-to-do businessman who also works in government as special aid to the president as well. So they are a very huge club in West Africa now. Looking at their structure, how it looks there, having a stadium and winning the Sierra Leone League back-to-back, undefeated last season as well. So this guy should not relax. They should be under pressure as well.
I'm not
urging
them to relax. Okay.
Yeah. So like that, how
I'm not urging them to relax. I'm putting pressure on them to work more than harder.
Yes.
Not just work harder, but more than that, to make sure that they make progress.
Yes.
Because the team is talking about the best in one of the best in West Africa. You played them home.
Yes.
And you were able to draw with them home.
Yeah. So I mean,
meeting now, you have edge over them. Psychologically, you have already made an imbalance by drawing with them in their own home. Now you are playing home in your own home. You have the advantage.
Yes, it's an advantage.
Fans will be there cheering you. Your president will be there. All us will be there. All our colleagues of yours will come to cheer you to victory. Players from maybe other clubs, the Manti, the Watanga, the now Watanga got the Marina, the Muska, the Nimba, they will all be there to cheer you up. That's what I mean. These are all other advantages.
Yes, it's good for them. Like you said, it's an other advantage for Lisca. They have to go out. They have to make the fan proud. They have to show up. You cannot keep struggling at this level in the Champions League qualifiers.
Don't be complacent.
Yes.
Lisca,
so for Watanga, like we said, we're trying to establish contact with Ronan Banukai from Mali to tell us exactly. Today is the match, and they're in Bamako, Mali. So we're not about to by the time we're getting through, he will tell us what the preparation there for tomorrow.
I wish them the best, but I'm not hopeful.
Why are you not hopeful?
I got a 3-1, and you need 2-0.
Yes.
It's not ready for me. Their chances so slim, so I'm not ready. I'm not hopeful. We wish them well. It's football. Anything can happen. I'm a realist. I'm not hopeful.
Yes, but the way Watanga will play here with the coach Kopa Sanan in the pre-match conference, he said that they wanted to play possession football because of the way the Malians play long ball. So he wanted to keep the ball away from them. That did not happen. The team struggled to implement that strategy. We saw goalkeeper Derek Julu conceding 2 sluggish goals against them. The entire team composition, you could not see the way the team wanted to play. That was not displayed by them. They also told there were a lot of administrative errors from the part of Watanga administration. The coach was not registered in the system. Chauncey Freeman, one of their key players, was also registered. We are told Sarkofe, who also a very young good lad, was also registered. So there were some administrative errors from the part of the administration of Watanga that also play a part in them and losing 3-1 at home as well. Again, the kind of system, because we all know Copa Sanon to be a defensive-minded coach. That's how a team not play, but to have transition to possession in just twiddling of an hour just for a tournament. It was difficult for many people to believe. Many people thought that also play a part in his team defeat here. We could not see that compartment. The brightest player they had in the entire team was the from Lee Moreover Football Academy, Emmanuel Sia, who joined them. Because if you look at Emmanuel Sia, he has been in a possession manner football. The team that he came from, he also in the under 20 team, he has passed through that rudiment. So we could see him displaying how to play possession football among all of the players on Watanga that week. So that was the only bright player that I really saw in our team trying to adapt to that system that Copa Sana wanted to play. But most of the players struggle even to keep the ball, because in possession, you should be able to keep the ball.
Yeah, and it's actually sad. What I suspected in the whole thing is when Cyril sustained that injury and he was substituted, and he observed the team. They broke down a little.
Yes.
They have no control now at all. There were the 2 goals. The remaining 2 goals from the Malian came very, very fast. You observe that we are observed, and I don't think he will play this Sunday because of the injury. I think he's out.
Yes, I think they're forcing, because I saw a couple of training sections from Watanga. They not see Facility train, but again, because he was very important to the club, they tried to put him to that team. He was not fit for that match.
We said on Saturday when we hosted Mr. Sayo, he said, "Oh no, there is no problem.
Yes,
Facility is okay. He will be playing."
He forced himself in a match, or they forced him to play, which led to an injury. Probably he may not start the season with them as they stand for now. But that is it. Watanga are a way to stay the Malian, who are comfortably seated with 3-1 victory. So let's go to Nigeria now to speak with Mr. Joseph Avery. He took a team, a Scrabble team to Nigeria. They are currently participating in a tournament, a youth tournament, and a master tournament in Nigeria. Joseph Avery is the vice president for the National Scrabble Association. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, tell us. Okay, how is the tournament going?
We are here
Okay, how the last time we spoke with you, you were complaining that you wanted to take 10 kids to Nigeria. Did that work? How many do you have with you there? Okay. Have they played any game? Have they played any match? Okay. 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 Thank you so much, Mr. We don't have much time to keep. People will talk with you next time on the show. Thank you. So the Liberia national Scrabble team, they participate in a tournament in Nigeria as well. So we're talking about Watanga. We have concluded with Watanga. Now, I mean, there are some issues.
Yes. So let me just briefly talk about the artificial carpet for the upgrading and refurbishment of the Thomas C. Plus Stadium in Senegal in Makante. So the carpet has already landed there. And the president said 50% of the cost will be shared by the area. Another 50 will be done by Mr. Thomas himself.
So let me just hold you there. So we now have online the president of the Football Association that we said, and it has been reported that Mr. Jericho Nangbe, former national team coach, is dead. Good morning, Mr. President. Yeah, the news of the death of the former national team head coach and Jericho Nangbe, is it friend? Okay. Yeah, he was a Muslim. And tell us, what do you remember about Mr. Jericho Nangbe?
National team coach, we saw how he developed and worked with the technical team successes of the national team. Club level, gym professional, Labodero, St. Anthony, Liscan Football Club, and the rest of others. Lately, working on the technical football development of so a lot of work, a lot of commitment, especially with those two committees trying to uplifting the game, trying to make it more professional, depending on the type of football, taking into consideration what we're now looking at the new evolution in football. Hold on. So we'll listen. I mean, just simple message to each and everyone because the impact and the lives of a lot of football players, not just football players, but administrators as well, are key beneficiaries in terms of working within some of the programs that was introduced along with the some ideas out of different Jericho now. So see us moving to take around grassroots football in big team and a lot of competition that's currently going on in the country. He is going to be best. And we've lost the game. Another great son of the soul, person of friend Jericho Nakusin.
Yes, thank you so much. So let's move to this quickly away from the death news. Our sympathy, condolences to the Football Association and the bereaved family. And recently we saw some artificial turf landing in Nimba County. A lot of people have been confused how it got there. What is the arrangement there? Is it been done by the Football Association?
Well, upon receiving the news of the coach, we opted, irrespective of what is going on, to commit the son, hero, someone who contributed to our football, to discuss on the issue of coach buried, so that we can expand and spend information on what development related to football development and country. That's a whole lot.
Yes, the footballers. Yeah, you also lost your partner. Lifa also lost a referee in Nimba on Tuesday.
I mean, giving sympathy to the family. All of these things that happen in our football, just but that now Ali will be former national team coach. So just let this day pass, and then we will. I think it's of you willing to come because
Okay.
football to provide to the football and the public.
Okay, thank you so much for picking up and call this morning the voice of Liberia Football Association President, Mr. Mustafa Al-Raji. So it's confirmed that
And
Coach Jericho,
I like how he showed respect to
the fallen
Coach Nangwe by saying, let me refrain from discussing
other
other
football
issues
yes.
in unfolding football. Next week we will do that. I mean, after the burial of Mr. Nangwe,
Yeah, so like you said, Mr. Jericho Nangwe was a Muslim, so the funeral rite should be taking place or take place today, of course, but the Muslim rituals for burial as well. So we hope that we want to say our condolences once more to the bereaved family and to all of the family. So we'll discuss other issues. We can open the line now. So we have enough time. I want
us to discuss some foreign developments. You know, because you know my boy is doing extremely well, and you know exactly who my boy is.
Go ahead.
I said, go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, my boy, Lionel Messi today. Let me just tell you, we are going to be playing the Red Bull
in the final of the U.S. Open.
Not final today in the MLS.
Okay.
The MLS is of the Major League Soccer is of. Then the final we are going to be playing. Let me just check it. We defeated 90 of Ohio. We defeated them in penalty shootout. Yourself, you saw it. It was a very tense game. And we are going to be going for our second trophy. Definitely we will win that particular one. So it's actually good that Messi is doing extremely well in the US, the United States, since he left. He signed, sent David Beckham to him to go. Okay, yes, I'm coming there. And I was reading a very long article that one sports journalist wrote about him. There are some changes that are actually some changes that have taken place already. But he was urging NLS to just go beyond signing Messi alone, to bring some players who will be able to attract others to the league. He was comparing the NBA, the MLF, because they got a National Football League. It's different from the MLS. That one is very different. He said those two major leagues in the US, they come momentum, they are the most talked about, but the MLS, same Mexican, it is true that he has attracted people's attention to the MLS, but they are still yet to make it with the MFL in the NBA.
He did not mention the Saudi Pro League. The journalist.
Sorry, but what does he have to do with Saudi Pro League? Okay, he said like, just like how the Saudi Arabians spending money, signing a lot of high-profile European players in other American players, but you know, Newman just don't all he like. He said people should do similar thing, you know, so the NLS can be able to compete with NBA and the MFL.
Yes, I'm not a fanatic of Messi or a fan of Messi, but I admire his recent form in the MLS. You know, Messi is playing as though he's just 18. I saw two of the games and I was too amazed. I was impressed, even though I wasn't happy about it, but I really enjoyed the game. I enjoyed his movement. I'm cheering against him, but they won. So like I said, but I saw Messi playing. You still see the football in him as well. But last evening, I also confirmed to you that the real goal scored a hat-trick last evening.
You mean the
Cristiano Ronaldo as well. Chelsea last evening 3-0 victory at home to Luton away. I mean against Luton Town. So now we announce the number. We'll get to you quickly so that you can participate. Tell us, what do you remember about Jericho Nangwe? There are stories that have been told about the late Jericho Nangwe. Some of them, some are funny, some are good. Some players have that view to share with us about Jericho Nangwe. So we can talk more about him. Let's start also playing tomorrow at the SKD. You can also talk about that. So,
so before I announce the number, the real goat is Messi. Okay, So if you just tune in, this is Sports Talk with Naomi, Tapia, and Erin Bob. The 0776103117 is the number to call us on. 0776103117. You can call us on that number and be part of the show this morning. We begin with this call. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, you live. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Johnny here.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Be fast.
Yeah. About the discussion. Football. Later tomorrow. We believe that to win tomorrow because they did well.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for calling. Good morning. We take another person. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, you live.
Good morning. I'm the one that's calling from the Rehab Dutch. Actually, I want to know what's the fare for this guy getting the ticket still.
200
Around it.
around the fee, $410 US.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, 0776103117. That's the number to call us on. You can call us this morning and talk about any other sport.
Yeah, so like we said, the country is mourning the death of former Lone Star head coach Jericho Nangbe, and Leska FC are in action tomorrow in the CAF Champions League second leg first preliminary round on the SKD at 4 p.m. against Bull Rangers of Sierra Leone, and Mbatanga are away today to Stade Malien in Bamako, Mali. Also talk about that. So like we said, and it's actually now while we're with the call, let me announce the fixture in the various European league we have. Maybe can announce it again.
Somebody's calling. Let's hear from this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
You live. Go ahead.
Go to one, so around the
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear from this other person. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Naomi, and good morning, brother.
Yeah, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry with the national team, Mr. Tagogo, I hope that Mr. major of there, happy. For all, what you start to not get that information of the first soul,
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Your background is very terrible. Thank you. So, for calling. I think we got to your point. Thank you. Good morning. Walk away from your monitor. Yeah, walk away from your monitor.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
yes, let me say, never mind to be friendly in that wrong way. Was really a message to the young people in this country, especially those who pass, through a street when.
Okay, we lost that quarter. 0776103117. That's the number to call on. You can call us this morning and be part of the show.
I think like we said, friend Jericho Nangwe was really a key figure in Liberian football.
Let's hear from this other person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Walk away from the radio, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
The new the Jericho number is also need in the focus. I want to speak on, let me say, why what I do this contract, they want to see the same. We are not supporting the logo, but whenever we saw, we are not employing to us, so we look up to this kind of all, we still need it.
Okay. Oh, according of sorry, man, it wasn't intentional. Sorry.
Yes.
07061031117. That's the number to click. Got us on that number this morning
and be part of the show as well. So, like we said, the European leagues are continuing today. Europe in England, it will be AFC Bournemouth against Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham defeated Manchester United 2-0 last week. You can take that call right away, then we can move on.
Good morning, how are you? Who's this?
Good morning to every box DOLO and my name is Moses Wasson. I'm calling from Peace Island.
Okay. You said name my brother too. Go ahead.
First of all, let me extend condolence to the Nami family. When we're killing in 2000, watching those happening, we had French people landed me in tomorrow. I saw him once at the travel that time to Manchester, being a coach, but that was too much. I asked the family to take charity alone. But you see now, we will not give up. We will go to the complex tomorrow. So one later, should I tell you we are telling
Yeah. You there? Oh, we lost him. Let me get this person. He's still on the line. I don't know what happened. Hello? Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Yeah, let's hear from this other person. You know, it would be a shame if we cannot make progress tomorrow. Good morning. No, okay. This other person is not ready yet.
So, like I was saying, and it is Arsenal will be at home to Fulham. Brentford against Crystal Palace.
Good morning. Yeah, you live.
My name is Kuma.
Where is the cool?
Thank you for the show. It was on it.
Yeah, you watch Watanga, yeah.
Yeah, Watanga, honestly, I've been away from lower margin. The whole watch that game, but I game of faith discouraged. I felt discouraged bad, but
the team broke down in the second half to me, yeah.
Nothing less. We'll be there tomorrow again. We'll pray for later to qualify.
Thank you. All right, thank you. Okay. So he's saying regardless of what
yeah, so you know, the people when the people are very, very enthusiastic.
Let's hear from this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You live, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm so sorry for the issue that took place for our coach. The king is going to be king. Matana Harry. Let's say I already know because the attacking force, whatever the attacking force, and it's a week.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much for all of you that made a call this morning on Stock. I want to say thank you. So just before we go, let's just give it a quickly. AFC Bomber will be up again. Tottenham, Arsenal again. Brentford against Crystal Palace. Everton against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Manchester United at home to Nottingham Forest. Brighton and Hove Albion against West Ham United in Spanish La Liga. Barcelona La Liga will be Cádiz against Almeria. Granada against Mallorca. Sevilla against Girona. In Serie A is Fresno against Atalanta. Monza against Empoli. AC Milan, Torino, Verona against Roma. Bundesliga, we have Buchon against Borussia Dortmund. Bassat against Union Berlin. FC Cologne against Wolfsburg. And Henderson against Hoffenheim, while Fribourg will be against Werder Bremen in the German Bundesliga. So far, so good.
For the US Open Inter Miami, Houston Dynamo. Houston Dynamo. So that's it for those of us who are interested in MS.
You can watch MS again. So thank you so much. My name is Edwin Dolo. I have been here alongside now. I'm in Tapia until next Saturday. So thank you so much for following this morning.